manages the neat trick of being both reassuringly familiar and radically different. Nobody with prior experience of any GT badged 911 is going to be either offended or surprised by the way it drives, or the clinical competence with which it deals with the all-important business of being thrashed around a racetrack. Yet, within the rarefied world of Porsche's GT division, the very fact that the Cayman doesn't have its engine hung behind its rear axle is a ground-shaking departure from the norm. Then there's its price tag, $85, $595. That might seem like ludicrous money for a Cayman, but this is the cheapest GT-badged Porsche ever sold in America. The GT4 development team made one critical decision to give the car an engine from the mainstream side of the Porsche business. In this case, the 3.8-liter flat-six from the 911 Carrera S. Doing this enabled money to be spent on other areas, including giving the Cayman many of the same suspension components as, but it does mean an engine that, on paper, lacks some of the high revving we've come to expect from a GT-level Porsche. Just getting the engine into the Cayman required some engineering gymnastics, including turning it 180 degrees so it sits on the other side of the rear axle. Exhaust and intake systems are necessarily new, but the internals are unchanged, and the only other alteration is a lighter flywheel. Officially, the GT4 has 385 horsepower, 45 more than the Cayman GTS but 15 fewer than the same engine in the 911. But we've been assured that output figure represents the very least number of horses any GT4 will ever deliver. Likely while climbing a mountain on a hot day, you'd struggle to improve on the rest of the mechanical specification. Quote,